Did you know that only 1% of people aged 65 to 80 can do these 8 seemingly simple things? But these aren't just trivial tasks. They are the keys to unlocking the door to living healthily to 100. Imagine, while many people of the same age struggle with inevitable decline, these rare gems still walk confidently, think sharply, and live a life worth dreaming of. The secret doesn't lie in luck or genetics, but in daily habits you might already be doing without even realizing it. In this video, we'll explore 8 astonishing signs, from getting up from a chair without using your hands, to the final mystery that few expect but determines how long and healthy you'll live. Don't miss out, because the last one might completely change how you view aging. They move comfortably, stay alert, and maintain abilities that many of their peers only have left in their memories. These are people who not only live longer but live better. In this video, we'll go through 8 key things that make you stand out. If you can still do these, you're on your way to a long and healthy life. Some might surprise you, but each sign is a powerful indicator of longevity. Stick with me until the end, because the 8th one is something few think about, yet it plays a decisive role in your quality of life. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, comment 1, and if you don't, leave a 0 so I know and can improve the content for you. Alright, let's get started. Sign 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. One of the clearest signs of longevity isn't how fast you walk or how much weight you can lift. It's something much simpler. If you can still stand up from a chair without hand support, it's a strong sign of overall health, balance, and muscle strength. More importantly, it's one of the best predictors of your ability to maintain independence. As we age, muscle loss is natural, but the extent and speed of that loss depend on how you use your body. Standing up using only leg strength shows your lower body is still strong, well-balanced, and your spine is stable. If you have to push with your hands or lean too much to stand, it might be a sign that leg strength is fading. Think about the last time you stood up from a chair. Did you do it easily, or did you need an extra push? Many don't realize they're losing strength until small tasks, like getting up from a low chair, become difficult. Take Harold, 77 years old. He was always active, but one day he noticed getting up from his armchair wasn't as easy as before. He had to push with his hands. At first, he thought it was just a sign of aging, but when his doctor explained that leg strength is the biggest factor in preventing falls, he started doing simple exercises. Just a few months later, he was standing up more easily, feeling stronger and more confident with every step. Why does this matter? Lower leg strength is directly tied to mobility and balance. Weak legs mean a higher risk of falling, and falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. If you can still stand up without hands, it means your legs are strong enough to support you, your balance is good, and your coordination is intact, all signs of longevity. If you find yourself needing your hands, don't worry. Strength can be rebuilt at any age with exercises like squats, seated leg lifts, or heel raises. The key is consistency. Small daily efforts lead to big results over time. Next time you stand up from a chair, pay attention to how you do it. If you manage it easily, you're in better shape than you might think. One small action, but it says a lot about your long-term health. Sign 2. You can walk briskly without getting out of breath. One of the strongest indicators of longevity isn't just how far you can walk, but how fast. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still walk quickly without feeling winded, you're in a rare group. Walking speed is directly linked to lifespan, and studies show those who maintain a brisk pace tend to live longer and healthier. This isn't just about fitness, but about cardiovascular health, lung function, muscle endurance, and overall vitality. Walking at a steady, confident pace shows your heart pumps efficiently, your lungs deliver oxygen well, and your muscles have the stamina to keep going. Think about how you walk when you're out for a stroll. Do you step with purpose, or do you find yourself slowing down compared to before? Do you need to stop and catch your breath after a short distance? A slower walking pace can be an early sign of declining health, and it often happens so gradually you don't notice. Look at William, 74 years old. He used to be very active, but then he noticed his walks were taking longer. At first, he thought he was just being more cautious, but then he felt heavy breathing when climbing stairs. He started paying attention to his walking speed, timing himself over short distances and ensuring he could keep a pace without getting winded. Gradually, he improved his stamina, regained confidence, and felt years younger. Walking isn't just about getting from point A to point B, It's a mirror of your overall health. A strong pace shows your cardiovascular system is working well, your muscles are maintained, and your balance is intact. Beyond the physical benefits, walking also supports brain function, keeping memory sharp and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. If you're unsure where you stand, test it. Walk normally for about 3 meters, then speed up like you're trying to catch an elevator before the doors close. If you can do it comfortably without losing breath, that's a great sign. If you feel tired or unsteady, it's time to work on endurance. The good news is you don't need intense training to improve walking speed. Regular walks, focusing on posture and gradually increasing your pace each time, can make a big difference. Even small improvements can extend your lifespan. Next time you walk, notice your speed. If you're still stepping briskly with confidence, it's a fantastic sign your body is doing well and you're on track for a long, healthy life. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment number 2, so I know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 3, you can stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds. Balance is something few notice until it's gone, but the truth is, the ability to stay balanced, even for a few seconds, is a powerful indicator of how your body is aging. If you're 65 to 80 and can still stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're in great shape. Studies show balance is directly tied to longevity, and those who maintain it into old age tend to live longer and healthier. Good balance doesn't just prevent falls, it shows your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are working in harmony. When you stand on one leg, you activate multiple systems: vision, inner ear, and body positioning sense. If one of these declines, balance is the first to suffer. Think about the last time you put on socks while standing. Did you stay steady, or did you need to lean on something? Small shifts in balance can creep in gradually, and many don't realize they're less stable until they stumble or nearly fall. Look at Frank, 76 years old. He used to be fairly active, but one day while putting on pants, he noticed standing on one leg was harder than before. He thought it was a fluke, but when he tried standing on one leg intentionally, he only lasted a few seconds. That was a wake-up call. He started practicing simple balance exercises daily, and within weeks, he was not only steadier but more confident in his movements. Balance is one of the best predictors of fall risk, and falls are a leading cause of hospitalization in older adults. The better your balance, the lower your risk of falling. If you want to test it, try this. Stand near a table or sturdy surface for support if needed, lift one leg, and see if you can balance for 10 seconds. If you do it comfortably, that's a fantastic sign. If not, don't worry. Balance can improve with exercises like heel raises, side leg lifts, or shifting weight between feet. The key is practicing a little each day to keep coordination sharp. Maintaining good balance isn't just about standing steady, it's about preserving independence for years to come. Strong balance lets you move confidently without fear of falling or losing mobility. Next time you're in line or brushing your teeth, try standing on one leg for a few seconds. If you do it easily, take it as a strong sign your body is doing well and you're on track for a long, healthy life. Sign 4. You can sit on the floor and stand up without assistance. One of the strongest indicators of longevity isn't just strength or endurance, but mobility. If you can still sit on the floor and stand up without help, you have a big advantage over many your age. This ability directly reflects flexibility, muscle strength, coordination, and overall mobility, all crucial for staying independent as you age. Many older adults avoid getting down to the floor because they fear they won't get back up, but when you stop doing certain movements, your body gradually loses that ability. Sitting down and standing up without support shows your legs, core, and upper body still work together, something increasingly rare after 65. Think about the last time you dropped something on the floor. Did you hesitate before bending to pick it up? Do you sit fully on the ground comfortably, or does it feel challenging? These small moments often reveal more about our mobility. Look at Joseph, 78 years old. He didn't think much about getting to the floor until his grandson wanted to play a game on the ground. He hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could stand back up. That's when he realized he needed to improve his mobility. He started practicing slow movements, squats, kneeling, and pushing himself up with his legs instead of relying on furniture. Gradually, he regained the ability to sit down and stand up easily, and more importantly, he felt more confident in every motion. The ability to stand up from the floor without help is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Studies show those who struggle with this movement are more likely to face mobility limitations later. Why? Because it signals overall physical decline, weak muscles, reduced flexibility, and lost balance. Conversely, those who maintain this ability tend to stay active, independent, and resilient. If you want to try, do this. Stand near a chair for safety, lower yourself to the floor slowly, and see if you can stand back up without grabbing anything. If you can, it's a great sign your muscles and joints are still functioning well. If it's tough, don't give up. Mobility can improve with daily stretching, strength exercises, and practicing controlled sitting and standing. Maintaining this ability isn't just about convenience, it's about keeping autonomy. If you need to pick something up, tie your shoes, or recover from a stumble, having the strength and coordination to stand up can make a huge difference. Next time you avoid getting to the floor, ask yourself, is it because you're not comfortable standing back up? If you can still do this movement easily, it's a strong sign your body is aging well and you're on track for a long, healthy life. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment number 4, so I know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 5. You can carry a full bag of groceries without difficulty. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights at the gym, it's about handling daily tasks with ease. If you can still carry a full bag of groceries without struggle, you're in better shape than many your age. The ability to lift and carry comfortably is a strong indicator of muscle strength, endurance, and functional fitness, all contributing to a long, healthy life. Many underestimate the importance of arm strength and upper body endurance until it fades. Carrying bags, opening jars, or lifting luggage requires not just arm strength, but also shoulders, back, and core. Studies show grip strength, in particular, is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. People with strong grips tend to live longer and healthier, while those who struggle with basic lifting are more prone to mobility and overall health decline. Think about the last time you brought groceries home. Did you lift the bags without a second thought, or did you pause to adjust because they felt taxing? Have you ever asked for help with something you used to carry easily? These small shifts often creep in so gradually you don't notice right away. Look at Richard, 75 years old. He always prided himself on his independence, but one day after shopping, he realized carrying bags up the front stairs was tough. It wasn't that the bags were heavier, his body had lost the strength it once had. He decided to do simple exercises, focusing on arms, shoulders, and grip strength. A few months later, he was not only carrying groceries easily, but also felt more energy and less fatigue in daily tasks. The good news is maintaining strength doesn't require heavy lifting or intense workouts. Small efforts like squeezing a rubber ball to improve grip, lifting light dumbbells, or doing counter push-ups can pay off big. The key is consistency. A few minutes of focused strength work each day keeps muscles intact and prevents unnecessary decline. Carrying bags, lifting objects, or gripping confidently isn't just convenient, it's about staying independent. When muscles are strong, you're less likely to tire, weaken, or get injured, and most importantly, you keep handling daily tasks without hesitation. Next time you carry a bag, notice how it feels. If you do it easily, it's a strong sign your body is aging well and you're on track for a long, active life. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs might seem like a simple challenge, but they're one of the clearest tests of endurance, heart health, and lower leg strength. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you're outperforming most people your age, and you've got a strong indicator of longevity. Climbing stairs requires a mix of balance, muscle strength, and cardiovascular endurance. Your legs need power to push you up, your heart and lungs need to work efficiently to sustain oxygen, and your coordination needs to be sharp to keep your steps steady. If one of these systems weakens, stairs become noticeably harder. Think back to the last time you climbed stairs. Did you feel strong and steady, or did you have to pause midway because your breathing sped up? Many don't realize their endurance is slipping until they start avoiding stairs, opting for elevators or escalators instead of facing them. But avoidance only worsens the issue, leading to muscle loss and reduced stamina over time. Look at George, 73 years old. He used to climb stairs without thinking, but gradually, he chose elevators more, avoided places with stairs, or slowed down. He didn't notice until he had to climb a short flight at a friend's house and felt completely winded at the top. That was a wake-up call. He started climbing stairs whenever possible, slowly at first, then building endurance. Within weeks, he noticed a change, stronger legs, better breathing, and stairs were no longer a challenge. The ability to climb stairs directly reflects heart health. Doctors often use stair climbing as a quick test of cardiovascular fitness. If you can climb without exhaustion, it means your heart and lungs are still efficient, a great predictor of long-term health. If you want to test it, find a staircase with at least 10 steps, climb at a steady pace, and see how you feel at the top. If you make it without stopping or getting winded, that's a fantastic sign. If it's tough, don't worry, you can improve. Climbing stairs regularly, brisk walking, and leg-strengthening exercises can build the endurance needed to make stairs a non-issue. Maintaining this ability isn't just about strength, it's about preserving independence. If you can still do this with confidence, it means your heart is healthy, your muscles are active, and your energy is high, all signs you're on track for a long, healthy life. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment number 6, so I know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 7. You can clearly remember recent conversations and events. Physical health is a key part of longevity, but cognitive health is just as critical. If you can still recall recent conversations, people's names, and stay sharp in daily life, you've got one of the strongest predictors of a long, fulfilling life. Memory and brain function aren't just about intelligence. They reflect your brain's overall health, circulation, and nervous system. As we age, occasional forgetting, like misplacing keys or blanking on a word, is normal, but there's a big difference between minor lapses and noticeable cognitive decline. If you can still engage in deep conversations, recall recent events, and manage daily tasks without struggle, you're in better shape than many your age. Think about your typical day. Do you struggle to remember what you ate for breakfast, or can you easily recall details from yesterday's chat? Can you learn new information, solve problems, and focus on complex tasks? These small signs say a lot about brain health. Look at Paul, 79 years old. He noticed that while many peers started having memory issues, he remained sharp. He could recall details from conversations weeks ago, solve crosswords easily, and keep up with new tech. What he didn't realize was that his daily habits, reading, socializing, and challenging his mind, were keeping his brain strong and resilient. The brain is like a muscle, it needs regular exercise to stay at its peak. People who read daily, play strategy games, learn new skills, or have thought-provoking conversations tend to maintain cognitive function longer than those who don't. Social interaction also plays a big role in brain health. Isolation and lack of engagement can speed up cognitive decline, while regular interaction with family, friends, or the community keeps the mind sharp. If you want to test your sharpness, try recalling what you ate for dinner 2 nights ago or memorize a short list of words and repeat them after a few minutes. If it feels easy, that's a great sign your cognitive function is still strong. If it's hard, don't worry, there are ways to keep your brain sharp. Reading, learning new skills, socializing, and regular walks can boost brain function and slow cognitive decline. A sharp memory isn't just convenient, it's about quality of life. When your brain is healthy, you keep making your own decisions, engaging in meaningful conversations, and enjoying life fully. If you can still recall details easily and stay alert, it's one of the strongest indicators of longevity.
Sign 8. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready for the day.
One of the most overlooked but powerful indicators of longevity is sleep quality. If you're 65 to 80 and still wake up feeling refreshed, ready to tackle the day, you have a big edge over many your age. Good sleep is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health, affecting everything from your heart, brain, and immune system to your energy levels. As we age, sleep patterns naturally shift. Many older adults struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up too early and feel tired all day. If you still sleep well, falling into deep sleep, waking refreshed, and staying alert all day, it's a sign your body is functioning well and repairing itself effectively at night. Think about how you woke up this morning. Did you feel energized or sluggish, like you didn't rest enough? Many assume poor sleep is an inevitable part of aging, but that's not entirely true. While some changes are normal, constantly waking up tired can signal underlying health issues like poor circulation, hormonal imbalance, or undiagnosed sleep apnea. Look at Roger, 74 years old. He used to sleep soundly through the night, but as he aged, he started waking up multiple times, feeling restless and needing naps. At first, he thought it was just age, but after small adjustments, consistent bedtimes, less screen time before bed, and a relaxing nighttime routine, he slept better, woke up energized, and felt sharper all day. 2319. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It plays a huge role in cell repair, keeping your mind sharp, and maintaining your immune system. People who sleep well have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. They also maintain steady weight and sustained energy throughout the day. If you're unsure about your sleep quality, ask yourself, do you wake up naturally without an alarm?
Do you fall asleep within 20 bis 30 minutes of lying down?
Do you feel alert and focused in the morning? If the answer is yes, that's a fantastic sign. But if you struggle with sleep, don't ignore it. Small changes like cutting afternoon coffee, keeping a regular bedtime, and ensuring a cool, dark bedroom can make a big difference. A well-rested body is a strong body. When you sleep well, you wake up ready to move, think clearly, and face the day with confidence. If you're still sleeping soundly, it's a powerful sign your body is operating at a high level and you've got a great shot at a long, healthy life. Conclusion: as we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about how many of these 8 signs you have. If you're nodding along, recognizing these abilities in yourself, you're doing far better than you might realize. Maintaining strength, balance, endurance, cognitive sharpness, and good sleep in your 60s, 70s, or beyond isn't just a sign of good health. It's proof you're on track for a long, independent life. Many think aging means decline, but that's not the whole story. Your body and mind have the capacity to stay strong and sharp well into old age, and these signs are the evidence. If you can still do these things, it means your muscles are working efficiently, your heart is beating strong, your brain is sharp, and your energy supports you every day. In other words, you're not just aging, you're thriving. But remember, even if you see a few areas to improve, it's never too late to change. Strength can be rebuilt, endurance can improve, balance and memory can be honed. Small, consistent efforts make a big difference, and your body can adapt at any age. The key is to stay active, stay engaged, and keep challenging yourself. So how many signs do you recognize in yourself? Which one surprised you the most? I want to hear from you. Comment below with one thing you learned today and how you'll apply it to your life. Your input matters. It motivates me to create better content. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with loved ones. Your support helps us spread the message of healthy living to more people. Don't just watch. Take action today to become the rare gem in your own life. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.